Hey everybody, it's been a while, but you know what? I started the Build a Line Masterclass the beginning of January. This is 2016 for those who maybe turned in after the fact, tuning in after the fact. And I've just been kind of tied up with that. And it's a challenge for sure. It's a challenge for the students. It's a challenge for me because I want to make sure that I do a good job. Donna's in the class.
I love it. I really enjoyed doing the research that you suggested, which is important.
Yeah.
And learning about the different designers that I didn't think to look at them. I don't know why, but it makes total sense to do
Well,
some
learning
investigation.
about design history is important. What went before you. It's like the foundation on a house. We know how important the foundation on a house is. If you're something wrong and there's something missing in the foundation, your house isn't going to last. So you need to have that background. But what we're doing in that class is we're learning how to develop a line of jewelry, 5 pieces minimum, that looks like it all goes together and one person has made it. So we're really not doing the one-of-a-kind pieces in this class that everybody likes to do. Although, you know, if you decide that you want to stay at hobbyist level, you could do a line like that. The main thing is to get it cohesive. I've done videos on this a bunch of times. If you go back to last year when we had the class, I did a bunch of videos. But Donna really hit on a good idea for her line, and we will be unveiling them all next Friday, which is January 29th. So you want to come to my blog at bisaboutique.typepad.com. We'll get the address for you and put underneath here when we go upstairs to render this. But you want to come there and start reading, and we have around 36 participants, and they're going to reveal their lines, so come for the big reveal. And today, what we're going to talk to you about is chain. Everybody needs chain. Chain's a hot seller. Chain is a hot need. Chain can be a hot mess. But we don't want any hot messes here. What we want to do is we want to use our chain economically. So what we're going to do is we're going to show a cute little bracelet design that you can make in literally minutes that requires snippets of chain, 4.5-inch lengths. And you can mix them up, do mixed metals. And I'm also going to review the technique of making your pieces convertible, like if you make a charm bracelet, make another piece so that you can make it into a necklace. And we'll bounce off that idea a little bit too. So come on back here. We're glad to have Donna with us today.
Happy to be here.
This is actually our jewelry. Donna has her own persona online now. She's come out, and she is Jewelry Donna. She's got her own blog, and maybe we'll just have to stick a little note down there about Jewelry Donna too, because so you can go see it, because her blog is hysterical.
I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, she is. She's a little bit wooden right now.
I know.
It's cold down here.
I am cold and I'm trying to act right, so it's a bad combination.
We got the Eden Pure
But
blasting.
hey, you know what? I just have to say one thing. Last night and this morning, I was really working at reading all the blogs, because sometimes we think, oh, I'll do it later. They are fascinating.
Oh, blogging
I couldn't
is
believe
awesome.
it. I mean, there's a whole list of all the ones we're going to visit.
Everybody who makes blogs,
They are
everybody who makes
wonderful.
jewelry should be blogging about it. This is how you interact with people. But
it's
we're-
interesting to read.
We're going to talk about chain because I know this is a lot of yak, and some of you out there don't like a lot of yak at the preface, but I'm sorry, we haven't visited with anyone for a month, and a lot of people who follow us do like the yak, so just fast forward over.
Oh,
But don't delete, don't go away. Come on back, we're going to do chain.
Don't
Chain,
go.
chain, chain.
Oh,
A
boy.
chain of fools. Come on back here.
Oh, my
we're not
favorite
going to do no
artist.
chain of fools,
No,
but we're
we're
going to make
not.
some cool chain bracelets. Come on, Javi. Okay guys, we're going to do a really simple chain bracelet. And all you need is 3 4.5-inch lengths of chain to make this. So I'm sure you've got strays around, or the end of a roll if you buy it by the roll, or however, you know. And you get 3 different kinds. I like to put silver with the dark because it just blings it up a little bit. And basically it goes like this. This one fits me perfectly one way. It goes like this. I've got my jumpy tool on. I've got my handy dandy wolf pliers ready. By the way, we got the chain nose back in stock at the site, but the round nose are out. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is we got to hook these all three up, and then make sure that they're hanging properly. I don't need this right now. We already measured 4.5 inches. I don't need to measure. We pre-cut them. Donna pre-cut them. Okay, so I've got my jumpy open. That's about a 10 millimeter jump, guys. You could go a little larger if you want. I wouldn't go smaller.
I wonder if I have 10 millimeter or no.
I don't know, Donna. Do you have 10 millimeter at home? You can see I'm threading them on. Like this. And I've decided I want my blingy one, the silver one, which is, we carry this at the site. This is a silver bead and link chain. And we carry this too, this bronzy roller with the edge. And then this is vintage stuff. So you can mix it up. Then I'm going to close this. Closed. Alright, now what I need to do before I go any further, I need to, is this coming out? I need to hold this up and make sure that all three of these are hitting in the same place. Pretty much. This one's a little short, but I think it'll be alright. So I'm going to go ahead. If they were off a lot, then you'd want to trim them up. And you do that with your handy dandy flush cutters, which you can get at Bissau Boutiques, along with the wolf pliers. Of the wolf tools, this one's the best. The chain is. I can't live without this. But I was kind of mad. I came down here and I couldn't find. I have 2 pair down here, and I can only find one. So, dang it anyway. I'll find it later. So now I'm going to open another 10 millimeter jump with my jumpy tool. By the way, you can't live without them. I think every workshop should have about 5 of them because they get lost all the time too. And I'm threading these on, as you can see. Got them all on there. I want to get this closed as flush as I can, because we don't want it to pull. If you wanted to use a big spring ring one, 10 millimeter jump, that would be fine. I hate them things, but hey, you could do it. Or you could double jump ring it. That's not a bad idea either. That's something I do a lot. Put 2 jumps.
I think it looks pretty too when you double
Yeah,
jump.
it does. Okay, so now I've got my bracelet laid out.
Boy, do I like that.
Yeah, it's cool. Now,
It's
so what
just-
I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these circlet findings from BissauBoutiques.com on each side to make it a little bit longer. Okay? And we've got a bunch of them at the site. One in the raw brass is Fig 07677. We have some in the Rose Ox, ROX 05850. We have some in brass ox. They're a little bit different style, but they're cool. They'll work. BROX 06808. And then we got little itty bitty ones in silverware. 0865. Silwar SIWL WAR 0865. And we also have the big ones this size in silverware too. We're just low stock on them right now, but I have them on reorder already. Anyway, or you can improvise something with wire or something, an O-length that you have, but I just happen to really like these. They're nice and heavy and they're not a bit expensive. Okay, enough of that yuck. Be nice to me. I had a crazy morning. Okay, so now I'm going to attach, and I take my little 6 millimeter jump, and we like 18 gauge jump rings at Bissau Boutiques. That's what we carry. So these are all 18 gauge because they're nice and strong. And we tend to do chunky work, so I've gone through on that, and now I'm going to attach it. I'm going to open it a little bit more. I'm going to attach it to my circlet, and now I'm going to use my other pliers to close it. And again, I want to get this just as flush as I can get it. I'll probably come back later and tighten that up even a little bit more. We're just going to move on for now. And I am actually going to double jump ring this part. So I'm going to put another 6 millimeter 18 gauge brass ox jump ring here. We have lots of them at the site if you need some. Everybody says they love our jumps. I do too.
I do 3.
I do 3, she says. Whoops, I hate that. I hate when that happens.
If you had your other chain nose, it wouldn't slip so much.
Yeah, if I had my other chain nose, it wouldn't slip so much. But I don't know where that is.
Sorry.
Well, you just got here, Donna, so I can't blame you for doing anything with it.
Blame me.
And hubby hasn't been down here for a while, so...
Yeah, I don't know where it would go.
I did it. I mislaid it. We're not going to worry about
There's
that
an
now.
amount of things you need to have in order not to lose them anymore. And I do think 5 is the number for
5
that.
is the number. 5 chain nose.
Well, it is
5
for that
pairs
jumpy
of metal
tool.
shears, 5 jumpy tools, 5 of everything. But no one can afford
I have
that.
3 can openers because every drawer I go to look for it in, and it's not there, I just put one in.
Yeah, there you go.
People say, why do you have so many can openers?
Yeah, well, yeah. So as you can see, I pulled this out to the other side. And I am going to attach 2 jumps there. 1, 2.
I
So
want one
I'm
of those
opening-
bracelets.
You want this one?
Yeah,
Pay me.
I will. That's the sad part. I will gladly.
It's sold and it's not even made.
No, I want to come home with
You know what she wants
I
to
wanna
do?
wear one when I go
She
out
wants to go home and copy it. Well, this one's okay. I don't own any proprietary rights on this. That's why I'm showing them so they can do it too.
I just want one for myself.
There's virtually nothing I do that I don't care if somebody copies, except when I make my line. And one video you'll never see here is me showing you exactly how I made my old line.
That's okay.
Not that you couldn't do it. Believe me, by now, you assemblage artists are awesome. You could totally do it. It's just a thing. I felt bad to quit it. I had
You know
good
what I
reasons
love?
to quit it.
The artists that can paint on their jewelry.
Oh, like
That's-
beans.
The beans, oh.
Yeah, she can paint on her
And
jewelry.
that beautiful flower earring Catherine had up not too long ago.
Yeah, well, she has Catherine Shattuck.
Yeah.
Very, Kate's Emporium, I think she
Yeah.
calls herself now.
I bought that off of her.
Oh, did you? I don't know. She said they sold really quick.
Yeah,
Now we know
I
why.
just really loved it, and I thought I want them for me.
Well, you got them. She was happy. She made a sale.
You know, there's something special about having something that somebody made.
Yeah,
I
somebody
mean,
that you know.
Yeah,
made.
I just like, I tell everybody I didn't make it when I wear it. I'd say who did it. But
Well,
my barn
I'm
necklace
just
that
not. I'm just not
did
into
not make.
worrying too much. Yeah, your beautiful barn
I
necklace
know.
from Mary.
I think she should make more.
She should make more. She could.
That's a
copy-
wonderful
She
style.
could put your barn on it too. She's already practiced up.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to put the jump ring on the other end. We're all yakking here. I got to
I'm
tell you how
sorry.
just.
I forgot we're on
Yeah,
video.
shut up, Donna.
I will shut up.
No.
No, I just did
I
this.
don't treat Donna like that. Okay,
And
so
if
I'm
she does,
putting
I
another.
don't care.
Okay, we have to be quiet, Donna. We're
Sorry.
getting wound up.
Okay,
Okay,
here we go.
now we've got everything all hooked up. That was super simple, right, guys? 3 lengths, 4.5 inches. Hook them up on 10mm jumps. Hook to the circlets with 6mm jumps. And then now I'm going to put my lobster claw clasp on. Okay? And I like the mixed metals, so I want to pick the silver up again by using a silver jump. Okay? So here we go. Put that under. And that's it. She's over here with her head on my shoulder. You have to realize, we have been sisters-in-law for almost 41 years, and we pretty much grew up together.
We torment each other.
It gets a little
I'm
strange.
sorry.
So, we don't want to inflict that on you guys. No, we really are
But I do want one of the
professionals. Yeah, they're exactly alike. How about
bracelets.
that?
We could wear them together.
We could. We could be twins.
Oh my.
Okay, here's one. I want to show you another one I made. Now, so you got the basic idea. This will work really well. Open it and put it over this circlet. In case you're worried it's big enough, it is. You just gotta mess with it a little bit. Oh, maybe I put a bad clasp on. No, I
I'll
didn't.
take that
No, I did. Yeah, you can buy this one.
Tell me that
No, it's
cheap.
not a bad clasp at all. Okay, so it's on.
I think I might have to hand
You could
dangles
put a
off of
big.
that,
You
too.
could put a bigger clasp if you want. I've got these big monster clasps.
I think that's a bit of a much.
Yeah, I like that on a big chain.
Yeah.
Big, like a chain like this. A little snip
Yeah.
of chain,
Yeah,
like
I
put
like
the
the one you
big
put on.
fat one there. Boom, that's good. All right, so this is what you can do with snippets of chain. It's cool. Very good. Now, here's the deal. Say you want to keep going, and you wanted to make a convertible necklace. Look at what you can do.
Now that is gorgeous.
And just keep going and hooking.
That just did
Now to me, yeah,
That's all.
That's
Nothing's
all.
wrong with
Okay,
it.
I thought maybe it wasn't laying right, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, maybe we need to put
I think
another
we
clasp
do
on
have
it.
a bigger clasp, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to require that.
Well,
We've got them. But for
we gotta tell.
let's
which
not
one
worry
will
about
work.
it now. Let's not worry about it now.
But see, that to me is the chain I would wear. I would just wear that most
And
of the
just
time.
keep going, you know, and you could hang stuff from this. Let me take this off and show you. And you could do longer lengths too. Like you could make this one be a real long length, so maybe 16 inches.
So you could have a choker if you
so
wanted.
a choker, 18 inches would be, you know, more dress length that goes for most people. You do one longer, and then I would say maybe do one like, because this one is how long?
As long as they're mixed metals, they don't have to match the
No,
chain or
I
anything.
love mixed
and that's
metals.
what I love about
But
it.
that's what we're doing at the Creative Group. Okay, this is exactly 7 inches. So if you wanted to have, I would do another one like this, like about 12 inches long. And then they'd hook together, be 19 inches. That's a good length.
It would be.
You know, or shorter ones. And 3 of these would be 18 inches.
There
We
you
did 3
go.
of them. I wanted to show you too this one that I'm wearing. This
It's got a
one's
key
cool.
off of it.
It's
What
got a
nice-
key hanger. See,
Yeah.
that's another thing. Off these circlets, you can hang stuff. You can hang stuff off of here and make them a charm bracelet. I've done that. Here's one that I made from a little bit of our stuff and some repurpose.
Very nice, Brenda.
You can flip the other way. Yeah. Anyway, it was on me good. So see how you can add to it and then add a piece here. One thing I want to tell you too about repurposed chain. It's never a bad idea to use your chain up. But some of the old chain, you need to be careful if you're going to use it to put on a necklace, because some old chain may have a good bit of lead in it, because they didn't always have the rules and regulations in the United States for jewelry making that they have now. So you kind of need to know your source. You need to know what kind of plating is on it, and unless you've handled a lot of it, you don't always know. Or know your vendor. You know, or you could reseal the chain, possibly.
How do you reseal that?
Well,
they were talking about that in their creative
with
group.
difficulty. You know,
Yeah, they had
sometime you
some
could go over it
ideas.
with Renaissance wax, but I'm not sure I want Renaissance wax in my skin either. You could spray it with Krylon either, so I put it on a chain stay,
Yeah.
and then but you're gonna have to work it loose. It's a sticky wick. A lot of people do it. You know, a lot of people can wear costume jewelry without any problem, but I'm always worried about people breaking out.
Yeah.
And that's not to say you wouldn't break out with this stuff either, because some people are just really allergic to brass, even with good plating over it. But when you're using chain, if it's really super, super old, think about sealing it first. If you're going to put it around a wrist or a neck. Just a thought. You do what you want, but that's what I think. Okay, I'm going to set these aside now. Here, Donna.
Oh, I love
For
you.
you.
I love you.
I
I'm such a
know.
pain in the neck to Brenda sometimes. I feel
Well,
bad.
you have to learn a lot of stuff right
I
now.
know.
Donna's learning how to take pictures and put them on
Oh.
blogs and all that. And
I wish
this-
I could tell them what I
That's a
did,
lot
but it'd
to
be too
learn.
much yak.
Well, we're yakking too much. You
I
can
know.
tell them another thing.
You gotta
I
stop.
want to talk to you guys a little bit about these convertible necklaces. And I think I did one of these before. It wasn't this elaborate.
I was there.
You were there?
Yeah, you did one. But
This
they're
is on the
great.
bezel bracelet finding. And this is so pretty. I'm just going to reprise it, you know, just for a minute. Just review it a little bit. This is on the bezel bracelet. We have these at these boutiques. We have lots of them.
Those look like wedding jewelry.
Yeah.
You could make a line out of that, Brenda. I love that.
Yeah, I could. Maybe I will.
We boys were going to, remember?
Yeah.
We always thought about it.
But anyway, our silver plating is the best you can buy, and that's just the truth. I'm not saying that for hype. It is. It's nickel free. It's 99.9 fine silver. That's higher grade than sterling. So when they dip the brass, it's going into practically a pure silver bath.
It looks good, too.
You know,
I
and
mean,
it
just-
holds up. So that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of that. Okay, so to make this, it's really simple. I have the pieces laid out. You need, here they are. You need, I'm not going to glue it, I'm just going to show you. Let me move this up here. You need one of these, which is SILWAR 091 09199. Silwar 09199. We have lots of them. And then you need one of these pretty roses. This fits perfect. Right on top of it. So you glue that on there. You got to get it positioned and stuff, because sometimes they want to wiggle around, and if you don't get it positioned right and it dries in place, then it's all uneven. So that's one thing that's a little tricky. This piece is SILWAR 01781. Okay? Now, the last thing that you want to do, don't need that one, I thought you did. You need to put your little flower in the middle. And these are so wonderful. They're made by hand.
You still have them at the site right now?
Yeah, we have them. In fact, we had a bunch more just come in yesterday. I
Those
don't
are
have the
lovely.
number for you. Maybe I can get it till Javi renders the video. But these are so wonderful, and they fit in there just right. And then all you need to do is go take your little pearls. You know, these no-hole pearls. Whoops. And there they go, all over the place. All over the dang place. Okay, pearls like this. Okay.
If they watch this when they're sleeping, they're going to be waking up.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, if you had this on, you fell asleep. Boy, I just woke you up. Well, maybe that.
I'll take those.
I'll take this.
7,
Okay.
4 no-hole pearls?
Okay,
I don't
okay,
think.
okay, we gotta move on, because these people are gonna get bored with this. Okay, so that's all you do. 5 of them. You need 5 of each thing. 5 of the little sprig underneath, 5 of the roses, 1 of the bezel bracelet, 5 of these things here. Then, the cool thing about that, I'm going to look side to side, is you can make yourself a little chain, and once again, I'm just using bits and pieces, snips of this bead and link chain, silver bead and link chain. We have lots of it at the site. This is my personal stash, which is dwindling. Just got a bunch of it in, as a matter of fact. And then I separated every few links,
Very nice, Brenda.
and I put little beads in there.
And even that could be different lengths
Right.
of chain.
And then you don't have to do anything to sometimes, Donna, we
sorry.
just
I think it's me standing here.
no, we do. Sometimes we do so great, and other times we just geez, these poor people. Okay, well, most of them love us anyway.
Oh.
Okay, so you need a lobster clasp on one end, and just a good ring to catch on the other. Because what you're going to do is you're going to catch this on the end of the fold over clasp on the end of this. Okay. Boom. Snap. And then on the ring that existed on the bracelet, you just come over and attach your lobster. And now you've got a convertible piece. Isn't that pretty?
It is.
You know,
It
every
is.
time I make one of these, they're like gone.
We gotta
They're
make.
like gone.
I just,
They're so pretty. Very pretty.
I want a wedding line.
Well, maybe one day. One day
I know,
we'll
I
do
know.
that. Okay, now I'm going to show you the great big opus piece, and we'll be done for today. Okay, this is the big opus piece. When I say big opus piece, I mean over the top, one of a kind type thing. Because this one here,
I didn't know what
Oh,
opus meant.
Kim part. Opus is a musical thing, like a symphony or something.
Oh,
I have to look it up to, like Mr. Holland's opus.
okay.
You know, okay.
I learned something.
Okay, someone probably will pop on here and tell us what an opus is, so we can be less stupid. Okay. I always call them big opus pieces. I don't know why. I don't know
I
where I
like
got
that.
that from. Probably somebody said it to me and I copied them. Anyway,
No, you don't.
this is a real tchotchke type charm bracelet. A lot like the one we made for Andrea when she got married, only hers said Princess Bride and it was engraved. But anyway, I've got things that we have from the site here. I've got some repurposed bits on here. This is a piece of repurposed, this rose thing here. These ones, this one. The beads are repurposed. We have the bows at the site. We have all the silver charms at the site. We have the Justem heart at the site. We have lots of these beautiful diamante hearts. They're wonderful. See, I made earrings to go with it.
I love those.
Voila. They were so simple too. All you needed was 2 of these bows. I jumped, and then what I did is I took one of these little roses. Here's one here. I hooked one together so I can show you. And I just glued it right there. And then I set it with a pearl. Put on an earwire and voila. People will eat that up. Sugar candy. Beautifulness. Okay. But here's what I did. Okay, so now you got a great looking charm bracelet. But you might want options. And that's what it's all about, is options. Okay. This stuff is all repurposed, and yes, I do know where it came from. So I feel very confident about offering it to someone. So I took a piece of broken bracelet chain. This was a Art Deco type bracelet that was made in the United States. There are lots of them out there that are not. This one's made in the United States. But it was broken. My God. This is a piece of pearl chain. And this is some crystal beads from my stash. And here's another little piece I found in my repurpose. So,
Wonderful.
now all I did was I put, you can see the toggle end on this end and the bar on this end. This end has a toggle, this end has a circle. Or the bar and the toggle. So anyway, so now I do is I put that through there. Put that through there.
I'm singing that song in my head.
It's really kind of secure. I'm kind of really better.
The weight of itself.
Yeah, the weight makes it stay.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to worry. Oh, that looks like it's going to come apart. No, it ain't. I'm sorry, I'm a country girl. I do have an education.
We embrace slang.
Hard to tell. Okay. I want to get that on a little bit different. And now I've got a beautiful necklace. And it does hang so pretty. I test ran it and wore it.
You know, the thing about that too, you can't make the same one again. If you love it, you got to
No,
take
you know,
it.
it's kind of one of a kind because,
Yeah.
you know, I've got, like I say, I've got repurposed bits on here. I'm not going to have more the silverware pieces and the little rhinestone bows and hearts, and I can get all I want of them, but the repurposed bits. But that's just another way you can use stuff up and combine it. But always go for quality. Whatever you use, whether you buy it from me, you get it anywhere else. Buy the best you can for what you can afford to spend. Because if you're wearing it, you want it to always look nice. If you're giving it for a gift, you want someone to enjoy it for a long, long time. If you're selling it, now it's really important because that person has put down their hard-earned money. You know, we all work really hard these days. So if they come to you and they say, I want to buy something from you, and you want it put together with the best parts that you can afford to buy, things you've checked over carefully, and you want to use quality. Don't chintz out on the quality. Flea markets only have just so much that you can use. Sometimes you need to put quality parts with it. So combine it responsibly, do a good job for your customers, and you'll have customers for life. And that's how it goes. And that's all I have to say about that, as Forrest would say. So I hope you had a good time with Dawn and I today, and I hope we weren't too crazy. We try to control ourselves. But
I had fun.
take this idea here, guys. Take this idea and run with it. I didn't go hardly anywhere with this. There's so much else you could do. You could put charms all along here, or
That's what I'm going to do when I go home.
flip it around this way and use the more sturdy Rolo. This Rolo's really easy to count off for a charm bracelet. Put them on there and have them on the bottom. Like you could put, or just do one on the end like I did this one. And of course, because I put this on, it's a little bit longer, but it's still good. It's about the right. I must have shortened these up to maybe 4 inches, maybe a little bit less.
They're beautiful. Though.
Anyway, it worked.
Such a nice
Monkey
idea.
with it. Go have fun. Okay, I'm done. Go have fun, you guys, and then come join us at the Bisou Boutiques Creative Group at Facebook and show us what you've done. You're warmly invited. If you're interested in making mixed media jewelry, it's the happening place to be. Come join us there, and come to BisouBoutiques.com when you need a thing or two, because you can trust the quality there. We have
You have
the good stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, for you. Okay, have a great day, guys.
Thanks again.